I had to rehearse that name over and over again, and I must say he's going to tell me if I did well. well, he is the founder and the executive director of YLAD Hub. Well, YLAD is an acronym for Youth Leadership and Development Hub, an organization that is geared towards raising youth leaders in the continent of Africa and beyond. He's a nation builder. He's also a musicologist and the CEO of Jonic Music Group. He has also obtained a certificate in corporate governance with Allison in Galway, Ireland, and other numerous certifications in leadership roles. Wow. Mr. Jonah, how are you doing this afternoon?
Very well. Good afternoon, Ifuna.
How was it like for coming up to the studio this afternoon, sir?
Oh man, it was a bit stressful. I had to rush from where I actually was just to catch up. So
okay, thank you for being on the show. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
It's nice having you.
It's my pleasure.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, so let's go straight into the conversation. There's no time. I mean, we have a lot to talk about. Yes, we're talking about developing personal leadership skills. Yeah, so we want to start by, first of all, knowing what personal leadership skills are. So you might want to tell us what are or what is personal leadership skill.
All right, so when you talk about personal leadership skills, it's not a new thing.
Okay.
I can name some of them now. All right, but I'll talk about some later in the course of the show. When you talk about personal leadership skills, you're dealing with a sense of responsibility, accountability and commitment, critical thinking,
okay,
imagination, vision and passion. These are the things we need in leadership. Developing your skills, you need to have all of this: a sense of responsibility and commitment, critical thinking, the power of imagination, all right,
okay,
and vision and passion.
Wow. So how is this relevant to the 21st century youth out there?
Okay, I would say that first of all, you have to consider purpose.
Okay.
Because until purpose is defined, leadership cannot have expression. All right. So the youth of this generation,
the Gen Z, right?
they have the capacity, but they lack all these qualities. This generation is actually a generation of youth that are hungry for change. They're hungry for change, and they want to see the growth of this nation, but they lack all of this. So until all this are put in place, passion, because some of them are actually relaxed.
They just want the change.
They are relaxed. They don't want to take up responsibility, ownership. Because for you to have a great nation like Nigeria, you need to earn it. There has to be a sense of ownership. So the 21st century youth are just relaxed. They don't want to take ownership, responsibility,
the bull by the horn.
All right, to see how a change can happen. So it will require.
But they want the change.
They want the change to happen, but they lack these qualities. Some of them have these qualities, but they don't take steps. All right, they don't take steps.
This is great, getting interesting already. Wow. So how does personal leadership skills play a role in nation building? How does that?
That's beautiful.
Come in? Yeah.
Okay, let me use critical thinking.
Okay.
For instance, a sense of imagination. Without you thinking of something, thinking of a new way to get things done, imagining it, you cannot have any change.
Wow.
So how does this play a role in nation building?
Yeah.
We need thinkers, great thinkers. A sense of responsibility is a youth that will take ownership of this great country, Nigeria as a whole.
Yeah.
We need people that will take steps, getting things done. Because let me give an instance. I went to a bank. I won't mention the name.
Okay, please don't.
Because we're on air. So I went
Okay,
to a bank to get something done. All right. So when I got there, I got there around 3:30.
Okay.
3:30 p.m. They close by 4 p.m.
Yeah.
So I met over 20 people there. Trying to enter inside and all of that. So this COVID time, there's a tent provided for everyone to sit.
Yes, true.
For social distance and all of
Yeah,
that.
yes.
So when I got there, I discovered that people were standing in front of the bank, and the security people and the bankers were, please, can you go and sit, so that we can get this thing done accurately.
Yeah.
When I got there, I'm just a Nigerian that doesn't. I'm not into power. So when I got there, I discovered that people are stubborn. We don't want to take responsibility. We don't want to
That's
act.
true.
So when I got there, the security guys were like, please, can you go and sit so that we can get everybody in and
one after another.
And you have like 45 years of age, 50 something, 60 over there.
Okay.
So when I got there, I was like, how can we get this thing done? Because once it's 4 o'clock, nobody enters the bank again.
Yeah,
and I need
true.
to get something done, right?
Okay.
So I had to take responsibility. I had to direct everybody to go and sit down.
Wow.
But there were people there. There were great people out there, but didn't want to take responsibility because they feel it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be. I came here to do something. It's not
for
my
myself.
for myself.
Yeah.
So I took. I said, go, everybody, go and sit down. You could see how it's a small meal.
Okay, so people were wondering,
I was able to,
who's this guy?
And they were surprised. Some people were surprised. Oh, wow. So this in 10 to 15 minutes, everybody entered inside. Because we had to go sit down, and numbers were given. It was faster. So responsibility.
Yeah, and this reminds me of what is called the crab mentality.
All right.
Beg your pardon. That if you put crabs into a bucket, none of them would actually be able to come out.
All right.
Because when one tries to come out first, the other one pulls
that one down.
down. Yes, and they keep going like that
till
they actually die. And I think that's a good instance with the example you just gave.
Yeah.
And I think everybody is trying to, I want to be first. And that is further creating delay. And, just like you mentioned earlier, when numbers were given, it became easy.
Easy for
and I think there's always an easy way to do things, only if we can choose to take responsibility, just like you said. Yes, we're going to go on a very quick break, and when we come back, we're going to take the conversation on another level. Yes, it's going to be answering one of my boat-rocking questions. Yes, and so you don't want to miss that. So stay right here, don't go nowhere. This is still the bright side on 89.3 Yaba Tech Radio. All right, guys.